Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. In today's video we're going to look at getting started with the Sons of Behemat in Warhammer Age of Sigmar using the faction Spearhead box set as a starting point. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest of the Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And so in the Spearhead is just a single unit of Gargons. There isn't a lot of models in a Sons of Behemat army. It is an army of entirely big monsters. The Man Crusher mob that comes inside it is a unit of 3 Man Crusher Gargons. All these models each have 12 wounds, 5+ save, and a control score of 10 with an 8-inch move. They can all throw rocks for a little bit of range damage output, but really it's in combat that they do their damage. Now you have a few abilities with them. First of all, keep up, where while this unit's hold within 12 inch of a friendly mega-gargant, they can use charge abilities even if they've ran, which is really useful. You don't have many units on the table to begin with, so having run and charge on the units, meaning you can get to where you want and get into the fighting quicker, is good. Stuff them in the bag is a once per turn ability you can use in any combat phase, where you roll a dice when you pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit, and if the roll is at least double the target's health characteristic, one model in the target unit is slain. And then you've lastly got the Ooze under the heel. Now, each time this unit uses the Gargant charge ability, you can add one to the amount of mortal damage inflicted for it, if any, for each model in this unit. So you get a little bit extra damage due to having these larger units of Gargants. And so, where to go next after that initial box set? Of course, we want to bring in a mega-gargant, and there are definitely a bunch of mega-gargants that fall in the cheaper category of mega-gargants that are definitely suitable for that first 1000-point buy, but I think the Wall Stomper mega-gargant is my favourite. 35 health, 10-inch move, 4+ save, control score of 20, pretty standard stuff there for a mega-gargant. This thing's big thing is it's got anti-infantry on most of its attacks, and as we're seeing large blocks of infantry in the game at the moment, I think this is a really big help. Now, you've also got abilities like battle damage, where if it takes too many wounds, it does lower the amount of damage output this model can do, but Sons of Behemat means this unit can't ever be automatically destroyed. It would then take some damage instead. Longshanks allows you to move through models that are non-monster units, and also over terrain features that are less than 4 inches tall. Titanic Boulder Club is its main weapon and also has a passive ability where if all the attacks with its Boulder Club target the same enemy unit, for every 5 models in that unit you can add 2 to its attacks. Lastly, Held Body allows you to literally pick someone up and throw them across the table. Now, the last thing we're going to look to pick up, because of some of the points drops in Gargants we've seen over the course of the edition so far, we are able to purchase another single Man Crusher Gargant. Now, this is fairly similar to the Man Crusher mob in that it's got the same stat line, same attacks, all of that. It's even got the keep up and stuff them in me bag abilities as well, but it does obviously lose the Ooze under the heel now ability because it is only a single model, but other than that it's exactly the same as the regular Man Crusher mob Gargants that are there in that unit. Now, for our army today, as we have picked a War Stomper mega-gargant to be in our force, we've gone for the Stomper tribe, but not just because of the mega-gargant we've chosen. I do like the Revel in the War passive ability, where we can pick up to 2 mega-gargants or Gargant units that have not used a Rampage ability this turn, and they can use Jump Up and Down ability instead of just one of them can. This is pretty cool because there's just extra damage coming out from limited amount of units. I think this is a really solid ability for them. Our first and only regiment has our hero in it, which is our War Stomper mega-gargant. It's our general, and it's got the heroic trait Monstrously Tough, which actually just gives it a wounds total of 40 instead. And the artifact of power of the Glowy Lantern allows this model to cast manifestations as if it were a Wizard 1. It's not going to be able to dispel, it's not going to be able to cast regular magic, but, you know, being able to get out some manifestations is allowing you to play in other parts of the game you might otherwise not be able to. For unit-wise, we then have our regular Man Crusher Gargant by his lonesome, and then we also have that Man Crusher mob to give us a full 3 units in 1000 points. We hope this video was helpful in getting you started with Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and it was able to give you some ideas and inspiration to start your own force in the game. If you have any other questions at all, please comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all our future Warhammer Age of Sigmar content.